Engine 2, respond for a shooting victim, wet male patient, bleeding badly, Washington County Fairgrounds. Don't have a location on the suspect. Units are not on scene yet.
We do have lots of people running away from the fairgrounds.
Shots ring out at the Washington County Fair last night. That was the sound as officers were called out for the shooting. Tonight we are hearing from the Fayetteville Police Department on their investigation as they look for the person who shot the gun. And we are hearing from firsthand accounts from those at the fair.
Run. Get out of here. Go. Go. Them shots, bro. Run. Get the f out.
Now, that video that you just saw is one of many sent to 5 News. Marvin Maldonado was at the Washington County Fair, and he was hoping to take a video of himself riding a ride, but instead, his video caught the gunfire and chaos after those shots were fired. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Michael Wilson. Now, hundreds were at the fair last night, and one person was injured. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams joins us from the newsroom as she hears from more people who witnessed Friday night's shooting.
Friday night's Midnight Madness event at the Washington County Fair turned into chaos quickly. I was there myself and thought the gunshots were fireworks. I witnessed people running for their lives and kids crying because they could not find their parents. I've spent all day talking with witnesses.
You don't think it's going to happen to you, and then it does, and now you're stuck thinking, like, will it happen again?
Around 10:30 Friday night, witnesses heard multiple shots fired. Many say a fight broke out between teenagers moments before the gunfire.
We thought it was a fire at first because I didn't see anything, and there was dust kicked up from all the people running, and then people were saying, shooters here, there's been a shot. And so we're like, someone's shooting the place up, we got to go.
All I remember seeing was people scattering, and there's kids separated from their parents, and it was just like a nightmare because you didn't know if it was after one person or if it was, somebody was trying to have a mass shooting going on.
Hey, we gotta go! JJ! Hey, follow me!
One witness, Emily Frank, says she was going to get on a ride, but saw multiple people fighting one male. Prior to the heated confrontation, Frank says she had a feeling the situation was going to escalate.
Teenagers were crying because, they knew these people. And it was horrible.
Fayetteville police say the one person that was shot is under 18 and has minor injuries despite being shot multiple times.
Definitely was a scary situation. It is scary for everyone that was involved out there. They're out at the county fair to have a good time, and a group of individuals decide to have a fight in the middle of the fair and introduce a firearm into that fight. So it definitely was a scary scene.
Friday night's shooting left many parents anxious about taking their kids to the fair.
It's very frustrating to have to think twice whenever your child goes somewhere, to think that something like that is going to happen. You can't really predict it or prepare for it.
Rochelle Bailey, the mother of a 13-year-old boy who was at the fair, said going forward she would like to see stricter safety measures upon entry.
I would like for the sheriff's department to pat people down, of course, as a parent, but I got to think, realistically and think about their bandwidth and their capabilities. I definitely wouldn't feel safe with my son going back to the fair.
Most of the witnesses I spoke to said they were mostly annoyed that their evening of fun was ruined due to senseless gun violence. Fayetteville police did say they had officers there as security last night, and those attending for the final night will also see an increase in patrols and increased security. Covering News Where You Live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.
Thank you, Rachel. Now, again, Fayetteville police are asking anyone who may have details or took video before or after the shooting to contact them. You can call the Fayetteville Police Department at 479-587-3555. The department also says you can share any video by messaging the Fayetteville, Arkansas Police Department Facebook page.